Hi, I'm Pastor Sunil Balasundaram of the Conshohocken United Methodist Church, which is here in Conshohocken, Pennsylvania. Thank you so much for joining us yet again for another weekly devotion in which we're looking at yet another parable, a story of Jesus, a story that is supposed to hit us in unexpected places and in surprising ways. Well, following Jesus can be pretty disappointing sometimes because we humans love to see results. We love to measure our productivity, our fruitfulness by our achievements. And when we cannot see achievements, we feel discouraged. Maybe we need to learn and see something from what Jesus shared in this parable found in Matthew's Gospel, chapter 4, and I'll read a few verses from verse 30. Again he said, "What shall we say that the kingdom of God is like? Or what parable should we compare it to? It is like a mustard seed, which is the smallest of all seeds on the earth. Yet, when planted, it grows and becomes the largest of all garden plants, with such big branches that the birds can perch in its shade." Well, what is the kingdom of God like? I'll tell you what it's not like. It's not like the kingdoms of this world, and not like the kings and rulers of this world, because the kings and rulers of this world are important, powerful. They are famous. They are visible, but not Jesus. In all that he said, in all that he did, especially in his ultimate sacrifice on the cross, he was completely different. Let me show you something. These are mustard seeds. The smallest. They're really small seeds. And I don't know if you can see that one seed there. Really small seed. Now, they may not be the smallest of all seeds. Jesus was actually using what is known as a hyperbole, which is a kind of exaggeration to illustrate a point. And he was saying that these seeds, even one of them, once it's planted, you can't even see it if I hold it between my fingers. When it's planted, in time grows into maybe not a big tree, but a big garden bush. It spreads out. Its roots go down, and the tree itself, the shrub or the garden plant, grows out, and slowly but surely its branches stretch out with leaves, and birds come in and they start finding their shade in the branches. It's a large garden plant. God's love, His grace, His undeserved, unconditional, unfathomable, undeserved love, when it works in a disciple's life, something like that happens. The follower of Jesus, the disciple of Jesus, when she or he allows that love to work in them, the change is sometimes slow. You can't measure it sometimes. Sometimes it's so slow that people feel discouraged. But wait until you see the birds coming and sitting on you. In other words, wait until many weeks, months, maybe even years later, you will see people beginning to be blessed. The influence of Jesus and His love does make a difference, my dear friend. Don't be discouraged if you don't see it immediately. Maybe God does not want us to see it immediately because we humans are very easily prone to becoming proud, arrogant. And so often we don't see it. But know this for sure, just like the mustard seed and the plant, when you allow God's love to come into your life and change your life, it will grow out and it will touch people, influence people positively, so that in some way they will be drawn to the mustard, to who Jesus is. Are you feeling discouraged, dear friend? Know this. God's love is working in you, even though you cannot see it. So do please join us every week and go to our website, conchiunited.com, to get more of these devotions, our previous devotions, as well as more interesting stuff that we have as a church, the Concha United Methodist Church, and join us again next week. God bless.